Okay guys, I am back and we are going to do this little pocket that Amy at Crafty Cat sent me at Christmas time. I had never really seen one like this. So I'll show you the tags in a minute. So basically it's a pocket, and then there's a pocket here, and then this flips up for more journaling. And then she put a little piece of ephemera here and then stuck a little Tim Holtz person in there. Isn't that adorable? That is so stinking cute. And then she, in this pocket, she had a tag and a little card. And then once you glue it down, then you could stick this big card in the back. I thought that was pretty cool. It's pretty, I think pretty simple, but very, very cute. So I've done a couple of things here, and we'll build one together. The first one, I'll just show you the concept of it. And I want to see how it looks with scrapbook paper versus that's book page paper that she used. So I just want to try it. So and from what I gathered out of like measurements and stuff off of Amy's, is that it's like, this is 4.5 by 4.5. So you need like if you're, whatever you're going to do, it needs to be a square piece. So this one here is 4 by 4. And so basically the concept is just to make this a triangle. And this one I'm not going to decorate. I'm just going to fold it up. And then I'm going to go ahead and put my little, well, I'm going to put my little thumb hole punch in there. And then we'll glue that down. And it looks like I'm a little bit big, but since it's just going in my journal, I'm not going to worry too much about that. And then we'll actually make a book page one, like start to finish. And we'll see how it looks with book page. So I hope you guys are all doing well. We are doing well. And I think I'm starting to narrow down what's going on with me. I think it's dust. I had to go into our shop, which in the winter, we're like the only times we really go in there is to get the tractor out and, you know, put Christmas decorations and whatnot away. Okay, so yeah, that's super cute, huh? I'm going to steal something over here to, yeah, cute. Very cute. I love that idea. Okay, let's see what it looks like at a book page. So I think this one will be fairly easy. So I'm just going to glue a page together here, and we'll see how far we get with that glue. We might need to do a little bit more. I'm going to fold that in half. Anyways, I went in there to get some air filters for a furnace out of there. And I'm not even going to lie to you. That was brutal, because it obviously is very dusty in there. And now I'm all kind of like, well. So that is why I am a little weird right now. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is 4.5. Yep, about 4.5. So we're going to make this 4.5 as well. And I'm not really actually worried too much about, well, I do want straightness though. Anyways, yeah, I went in there and now I'm all kind of like goopy again. So I think it's dust, and that would make sense because like I was saying the other day, since the fire, I've just been like kind of look, and I'm pretty sure 1, 2, 3, 4.5. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. Okay, yeah, that's about right. Every day that the wind blows, like I get worse. And today the wind has blown and I was in the shop. So I was like, huh, I wonder, because I've kind of thought too, like just the ash from all the wind, because our skyline is just gross as it can be. Okay, so this one, I am also going to fold this one in half. And then we'll tear it apart. But I want to at least get this at 4.5 as well, because we'll need that for the little diagonal thing. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good that I'm kind of figuring that out. I mean, not that it's going to change anything, because I don't plan to move to the city, so, and I don't think you can get away from dust even in the city. So yeah, that at least makes me feel a little bit better that I'm not just like crazy. And I was actually paying attention today, so that was good. Yeah, I'm all kind of gross and just, I don't mean gross like blech, but yeah, definitely learned something today. Okay, so since we already know that tall-wise it's the same and everything like that, we're just going to make it a single layer here. So then, I guess if you were using old book page, you would definitely want to leave this together, I would assume, right? But since we're not really, I'm going to end up covering these, not this one, but in general, then we would just fold this one down. I mean, I'm going to try to make an effort to make it pretty accurate. So yeah, then it would just go on there. This one's a little bit, but I'll show you how we'll fix that. If you can see it right there, I'm off just a little bit, but that's okay for our thing going in the book, I think. So I'm just going to glue this down, and then we'll call it good for the journal. And I do have some already made up, so I'll be able to. And how I'd combat that, see how, I don't know if you can see it here. Maybe if I use a little bit of ink, you could see it. See, I'm off just a little bit there. How I would combat that is I would just kind of try to line that up to take it off. Oh, and you get the charming Barry and his cute little voice in the video. As I would just do this. And just kind of rip it down, and then we're good. It all blends together. Okay. Give me 2 seconds, and I'm going to close my door to where we don't hear him. He would have you believe that he has the worst life ever, but yeah, they just got treats, so that was all an effort to keep him quiet, but we all know how Siamese cats are. All right, so I've got these two ready. So we're going to do one for each side. And I did a couple because I do have a couple more journals coming up that I'd like to use these pockets with because I think they're cute and they're very efficient. Okay, so I hadn't glued this down. Go ahead and do that. I hope you guys don't mind that I do 2 pockets while we are together here today. It will help me immensely. Okay. Okay, now, okay guys, I'm gonna freak out with this kit. I did already film the intro to it, so I'm okay there. And I already cut my pieces out. Unfortunately, that's not part of the video, but so these two, I really like those for like backgrounds, and the other ones, I think, I really like that one too. I like the dark roses. This kit is amazing. You guys are gonna love it when you see when I do my intro to that design team project. You guys are gonna love this. Okay, so this one doesn't have butterflies on it. Okay, sorry, I'm just kind of picking through which ones I'd like to use. So we'll start with that. And actually, as I ended up printing this, we could use that for the inside pieces there. How about that? How about that? Let's see, how did Amy do that? Okay, she did the whole entire length there, or width or whatever. And it might be just as easy to cut it via cutter. So we know that that one is 4.5. So if we went 4 by 4, that would give us enough room on each side. You know, I've been toying with the notion of getting that Tim Holtz decal edge trimmer. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty intrigued by that. I wonder if it really works. I know it's got some mixed reviews, so. Okay. Okay, so that'll be those inside pieces. And I think one well, maybe we'll do it the same for each pocket. You guys all know how I like cohesiveness. Oh, and there go the dogs barking outside. Seems Mom is destined not to get her stuff done without barking today or crying from cats. Okay. Well, at least the kids aren't crying, right? 1, 2, 3, 4.5. It's like right here. And I'm betting this has to be like the full length of the pocket. Yeah, it would have to be. So I'm going back to the reference. It would have to be all the way down because you'll see it over here in the corner. I think I'll be able to take just a little bit. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit off of this edge here. Just a skosh. Okay, the inside for that one. All right, now, see, I think that's too little, right? Yep, okay. So we're getting there with all of our pieces here. Of course, I'm not going to do, the tags or anything yet because I'm not exactly sure where it's going and what I'll need, and maybe I make a, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we'll take it down to that. Oh, and I guess I do have kind of a funny story. The deer in the neighborhood have recently decided that they love rabbit feed. Oh my goodness, we cannot keep them out of the feeders. They keep knocking them down, and we have like pregnant moms, so I mean it's pretty important that they get all the nutrients they can handle. And these little stink pot deer keep knocking them down. No bueno. No. They're becoming a nuisance. So I've got to call into the DOJ, which is not the DOJ, that's Department of Justice, the DOW, the Department of Wildlife in our area, to see what, if anything, I can do to mitigate the stuff, because I obviously don't want to hurt them, right? That's not the goal. That's not cool. Yeah, so I think I only need one of these, because then we'll trim it in half, if that makes any sense. Okay, let's screw that down. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half would be right here, and I'm not going to be able to see it without. There we go. I'm not gonna lie, I really like my Arteza mat. I like how it cleans up. I like its durability. It's done really well. Okay, then we want to do another 4-inch, 4.5 inch, I should say. And then I'm not going to get all fancy. I'm just going to do the fold it in half and then we'll ink it. No sense in trying to get really fancy and use my mat for all that kind of stuff. Really hoping that this video doesn't turn into a really, really long one, but oh well if it does, right? Okay, so that'll be one, and that'll be one. Yeah, okay. All right, let's put the ephemera aside for a second, and we'll get to gluing this stuff. I do think I want a little bit of ink on there, because who would I be if I didn't ink, right? I'm just going to do that one because I think it would be redundant to do the other ones. I'm going to glue this piece in. Run a little ink around the edge. Okay, do this and we'll make that a belly band here in a little bit. All right, now I'm going to ink through there. Oh, I think these are so cute. These are really fun, Amy, to make. I like them. Okay. We're not going to need to ink that right away. Sorry, I was just seeing if there was a direction to the words. I think there is. Just making sure. All right. Oh, you know what we need? We need our little thumb hole. just realized I'm getting kind of quiet. The concentration game is on. Okay, so that is one. Let's get the second one done here. Okay. That one needs to be inked. And then glued. So gluey. I'm gonna have to trim because I was off a little bit. Okay, and I'll ink here in just a second. Let's open that up. All right, that one seemed to go on pretty well, huh? Okay, now down to this one here. I'm kind of thinking this is kind of almost a perfect little one for like Easter. Okay, let's get this little guy glued down here, and then we'll worry about the decorations here in a second. Okay, so pretty. Thank you, Amy, for this really cool pocket. Okay, so we're going to kind of do it the same as what she did as far as pocket. She doesn't have a ton of decoration on this flap here, and the reason being is because you want to be able to fold it up and write on it. If I do something, I want it to be very very flat. I do want to do something though. And there is all kinds of adorable little ephemera here. So I was thinking on one of the pockets, maybe we do something like that. Or there's these circles that come in the kit. I love the little clock. That actually might be what I use, at least in part on that one. And this little clock with that little bunny. So normally I would layer up a little bit, but since we've got to keep that one really flat. Actually, okay, we're done with the last journal. And that's got, so I need to put my little ephemera in this little thing. That's how I keep it kind of organized from kit to kit. And then I can kind of flick through it. And if I need to organize it a little bit more, I put all the little stuff up front, which is something I'll do here in a little bit. That might be kind of cute. In fact, I think that, actually, let's do it on this one. And then I'll show you, we'll change the outlook of that one a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my little stub punch, and we're gonna turn this one into more of like a ticket stub. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't look for a little inside pocket for that. So we need to do that. And then maybe I'm thinking I might add, I don't actually think I have any printed right now. Let me pull Tina's, the like ephemera that I have of Tina's, like printed and ready to go. Let me see if I can, I was gonna maybe see if I had one of her words or like her little definitions, because that would be super cute there. Okay. Wait a minute. Oh, my clock's like way off here. Oh well, we'll get the gist of it, right? I was like, wait a minute, I forgot how to read a Roman numeral clock there for a second. Okay, let me pull Tina's little thing here, and I might have to go reprint some, but I'm not sure what all I have printed up ahead of time. I would love to say I have some of her definitions, but I don't know that I do have any of those left. We could, oh, yep, I do. There's some there. And then I was thinking, there's some. I think for now, we might just leave that front like it is. And because I was thinking maybe I might add like a little pull tab here to give it just a little bit of gussiness, because that still wouldn't affect any of the writing. But I got to give that some thought. So for pockets on the inside right here, I'm going to use one of her dictionary words. Let's see, nature. That will fit perfect with this. Go ahead and put that all the way down there in that corner, and then we'll find something cute to put in it. And maybe on this one, it's a little bunny in the kit. And then on the other one, maybe we'll put, so like this one, we'll put a little butterfly maybe, or switch them out, as I guess was what I was thinking. How about Wonderful? Wonderful seems like that would fit nicely in there. Thank you, Amy, for such a stellar pocket idea. They are adorable. Okay, let's get those out of the way. Get our little ephemera back and let's see what fits in there. Whoops. Put those in the back. I think that is too big of a bunny. Nope, actually it's not. And look at how cute he looks in there. And I know that there's some butterflies in the kit. Even if we have to print out a few more, it won't be a big deal. I know there's a couple more butterflies in there. Some little ones. Let's see which one fits best. I wonder if he fits okay here. Okay. Very cute. And maybe, no, that one just doesn't fit, does it? That one kind of does. Look, I can't remember if I have another. I think once you have your heart set on something and then when it doesn't work out, you're kind of bummed. At least that's how it works for me. That little piece there. Little tiny bingo card. I think that one's still too big though. Oh, wait, here's a little card and we can even cut it down a little bit. I think that's it. We can even cut that one down just a little bit more too around the edges. But I want to do that with my cutter because we all know how great I cut straight. Let's make sure before we move the cutter. Yep, fits perfect. Okay. Not quite what I was not quite what I was thinking, but still turned out cute in the end, huh? Perfect. Okay. All right, guys, here's our decorated ones. Here's Amy's original. And then here are the two. Oh, wait, we need to glue those in, huh? Because if we don't glue them in, then I'm going to end up loading the video, and then it won't be in the book. And then I'll set it aside, and it'll get lost. And if you remember last time, we put in a new page. So let's go over here. I'll glue in the book page one. Like so. Perfect, perfect. And then I'm just going to slip this one in there so we can see it. Bada boom, bada bing. We have another episode whipped out. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me, and we will talk to you soon. Bye, guys.